In the past week, guys, Chainlink has pumped more than 40%. And I told you about it time and time again. But the real question is, why did it pump 40% and completely obliterate everything else in the market? In this video, you're going to learn exactly why that is, why I feel like Chainlink is in a better position right now if you're looking to gain profits from the upcoming bull run than Bitcoin. It's a better play than Bitcoin, guys. I'll tell you exactly why that is. And at the end, we're going to go into a trade I have open right now worth $250,000 and why I have high conviction on that play as well. And we're going to talk a little bit about Chainlink fundamentals and technical analysis as well. If that sounds good to you guys, like the video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Kyle Chasse. Welcome. I've been in crypto for 12 years, bringing you guys all the alpha. I've been right on a lot of things over the past 4, 5, 6 weeks. So if you guys appreciate that, make sure that you spread the love, share this video with everybody you know. Let's grow this channel. Help me out, guys. And let's get into it. All right. So first, we're going to go and look at this chart, guys. You can see here that Chainlink has finally smashed through this range of 532 days of accumulation, right? So it's been accumulating this ever since the Luna collapse, and it really hasn't been able to break that $10, that $10 double-digit number that psychologically is very important, and it did that, right? It did that, and I've been talking about this for a while, and first of all, I want to go in and kind of give you a little bit of thought here, right? So let's take a look here at XRP, right? What has XRP been known for? XRP has historically been like the institutional chain, the institutional project, right? And the fact is that right now, we can't talk about real world revenue or real world value accrual from a protocol. So, but what we can look at is speculative value. And I do think that Ripple and I do think that Chainlink are about to start generating some serious revenue over the coming year or 2 years. But right now, I think it's fair to say that the markets are pricing these things based on speculation, right? And XRP for the longest time has had the institutional narrative, right? The thing that was going to be used for cross-border payments by MoneyGram, Western Union, central banks for CBDCs, this kind of stuff, right? It's only recently, right? Basically, since I've been talking to you guys about it, past 2 months or whatever, that Chainlink has come into the narrative as the same kind of thing, the institutional thing, the thing that institutions are going to use to send money cross-border, have cross-chain communications, have the price oracles, this kind of stuff and we can clearly see from the partnerships that they have, and we'll get into those in just a bit, that it is developing this narrative. Now it's new. So what does that mean? That means only the Link Marines and you guys watching my channel know about this narrative, right? And so hopefully you got your bags when I made the video talking about, and for an in-depth kind of full picture of why I have such high conviction. If you haven't seen my video, I'll link it down below or up here somewhere of when I bought $1 million worth of Chainlink. It was almost a month ago, and it was when Chainlink was at $7.40. And it's appreciated 40% since then, guys. So I'm very, very happy I did that. Again, high conviction. And as we go on, as more news comes out, I just have more and more conviction. But let's talk about what do I think is potential for, performance of the Link token in the short to medium term. Not the end of the bull market, right? But I think that as we come into this next season of bull run and more people come into the space, and more institutions come into this space, they're going to start looking at these blue chips and ask themselves, what is the speculative value of this coin, right? And so XRP right now is sitting at a fully diluted valuation of $53 billion when Chainlink is sitting at 10, right? So it would not surprise me if we saw an immediate 5x, not like overnight. It's not going to jump to $50 overnight, but I do think that it's going to go to $50 closer to the beginning of the bull run rather than the end of the bull run, right? And I think that we're likely to see, easily over $100 easily, right? But I really believe, like I said before, I think next bull run, it's going to be insane, right? This is when I think that we get to the $1,000 Link. But in this coming bull run, I think that's not unreasonable to see, Link at $200, $300, maybe even $400. Right? So that's still, that's still 10, 20, 30, 40x from here. And that's why I have such high conviction. Now, in the title of this video, we talk about me being more bullish in Bitcoin. Why? Well, because I think that Bitcoin from here, it's hard to say, right? But let me not give you my perspective, right? I'm going to give you the perspective of many, many like analysts. Many analysts think that Bitcoin in this bull run is going to peak out at about $150,000 to $160,000, right? And that's only a 5x from here, right? Well, if Bitcoin does a 5x, without a doubt, we're going to see the altcoins always pump harder in bull runs. There's just more room to grow. And I think that Link is still severely undervalued. It still has a 5x to go just to get to all-time highs, a little bit more than a 5.3x to go. So it's going to smash through all the all-time highs. And that's why I am more bullish from an investment perspective on Link than Bitcoin. I still think that Bitcoin has the most amazing, I don't even know if it's the most amazing value proposition. It's one of them, along with Chainlink, to be honest with you. But Bitcoin is Bitcoin, and Bitcoin will reign king for a long time to come. But if you're watching this channel to make money, my personal opinion is that Link is going to outperform leaps and bounds over Bitcoin this coming bull run. All right, let's get into a little bit of the things that have been happening recently. So you can see that that Link is the most exciting alt chart right now in crypto, not just because the number went up, but confirmation of the accumulation range could happen over the next week, and signals of broad digital asset of a broad digital asset confidence. Right. This is what I was also saying too, is that people were looking for the confidence to be able to come into this, and we saw massive whales accumulating bigger positions that were already something like, I saw reports this morning, something like 250 whale wallets that were holding between 100,000 to a million Link, accumulated an additional $40 million of Link over the past 2 days. So big bullish news there. Now, guys, I saw some people saying that I was a paid shiller for Link. I'm not. They don't need me to shill their product. They're doing just fine without these videos, without me. But I'm doing this for you guys. And trust me, I cannot alone move the price of Link. Right? This pump is not because of me, but I did catch it for you guys. So I hope that you appreciate that. But 6 days ago, some people were giving me gas, saying that I was a paid Link shiller, and what chart is that? Blah blah blah. It all played out, and big brains printed with me on this move. Less talk, more conviction, right? So I didn't make this for you guys 7 days ago, a week ago, right? And I can't click it for some reason. But anyway, yeah, I did make this tweet for you guys, and it crushed it, right? So now what's going on here? In the Chainlink narrative, one of the things. Sorry guys, too zoomed in here. So yeah, we saw this. One of the things that's important to note is that we can see on Lunar Crush, which tracks social metrics. Right now, Link is number 4 out of, but even this morning, when I first started looking at this for the video, it was number 1. Another interesting thing to note, guys, is look at this volume is absolutely insane. $1.44 billion in trading volume for a $5 billion market cap coin. It's absolutely just shocking, right? Totally shocking, just huge volume, social metrics. Everybody's paying attention to it right now. This is just going to snowball in the upcoming bull market. So quickly, a quick recap, guys. Again, go watch my videos on Chainlink before if you want to see all the conviction, but I'm just going to quickly brush through these. We know Swift has been working with Chainlink for the past 5 years on integrating and making Swift basically upgrading Swift's infrastructure to be able to work with different blockchains and make all of the securities that are processed on Swift, or the commodities or the currency, able to settle faster and be able to do cross-chain communication. Very, very important. We also know that ANZ, one of the largest Australian banks, has also run a proof of concept and integrating Chainlink already as well. And then we also have DTCC, which is the largest clearing and settlement mandated by the U.S. government that processes, $2.5 quadrillion every year. Also in the works of making a partnership with Link as well. So this is one of the most important things that has come out recently. Now this is interesting, right? And it's like, some people may argue that this new staking mechanism for Chainlink maybe caused some bullish behavior. Maybe it didn't. But essentially, the TLDR of this is that there's a new Chainlink version 0.2 staking is launching later this year. So before, if you were staking Chainlink right now, or Link, you would have to lock it up for a period of time. Now, the APY is very good. If you stake Link, you're earning about 5% APY. So that's a great interest rate. It's very respectable for anybody, considering banks give you 0.25% at best. But if you if you stake 100 Link at the end of the year, you have extra 5 Link for free, right? But I think one of the things that prevents people from staking is the long-term lockup, right? And so what the significant part of this announcement is that when V0.2 launches, you won't have any time that you need to be locked up, right? And this is really interesting for people because they like to have liquid assets that they can move and not be locked in for a period of time. I think people still have drama from Terra Luna where they saw things collapsing, that this 20-day lock period, they couldn't withdraw. And people just don't want that to happen ever again, right? Even though this is far more credible than Terra, still people have PTSD and they want to be able to stake, unstake at will, not have that lockup. So this is really significant. And people now realize that I can go allocate a lot more of my wealth to this high conviction play, Link. And if I want to earn a respectable 5% on it, I can go lock up my Link and earn 5%, right? Now, if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know what I'm doing is I've bought some Link, and instead of staking it right now, I'm using Aave to leverage against it a little bit in order to buy, I basically buy my Link, put it inside of Aave, use that as collateral, borrow stablecoin, go buy more Link, and put that back as collateral as well. And I'm able to leverage my Link position by borrowing on Aave. I like that method a lot. I've never had a problem with it. And it allows me to take a bigger position in Link in the native assets in the upcoming bull run, right? You can do something like leverage on Bybit, and we'll talk about that in a second. But the nice thing about, and that's usually in USDT or stablecoin. So if you're bullish, if you're long Link, you can make more money, but you're doing that in not the underlying asset, you're doing that in stablecoin, right? I like to have be more exposed to underlying asset. But I will tell you about this trade I have coming up pretty soon, right? And so let's talk about Chris Barrett, who's been building with Sergey Nazarov. And this is just nice to hear, right? One of the core fundamental people of a project coming out and saying, I've been in what they initially called Bitcoin space for over 10 years. I've been in for 12, but hats off to Chris for building something so significant, and have been helping to build Chainlink since the start over 6 years. Never before have I been so excited and optimistic about the unprecedented future that this technology is able to unlock for both the blockchain industry and now financial institutions. The future is on, guys. And this is what I'm talking about. It's this whole financial institution enterprise deal that Chainlink is now capturing that narrative. And so do I think that once more people come into the space, they're doing due diligence, trying to understand where to put their assets or their wealth, they're going to put it in Link, and that's going to snowball. More people are talking about it, snowball again, and et cetera, et cetera. And so I do think that in the short to medium term, we can see a move up to, a $50 Link relatively quickly. Again, in the closer side. So this is a really interesting kind of info graphic, if you will, of showing you how much still has to come into our market. Guys, if you're here, pat yourself in the back. 1, you survived the bear market. 2, you're early still, right? So this is a representation of what $1 trillion looks like here. 1 trillion on-chain, and this is everything that's not on-chain yet. All this much more to come. And where does this come from? This is another tweet from Chainlink that says real-world asset tokenization is inevitable. $867 trillion of value waiting to be brought on-chain. 80x growth rate of tokenization in private markets. Instant settlement, and finally upgrading the markets to 24/7, 365. No more of this Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, guys. The markets are going to change forever with blockchain. It's going to be 24/7, 365 trading. Crypto never sleeps, baby. We never sleep, right? Not like traditional markets. This is a whole new game. And I thought this would be great. This is not going to wrap it up. I'm still going to go into this $250,000 trade I have opened up and show you a quick technical analysis on Chainlink as well. But this sums it up very, very well. There is no greater market for providing opportunities to regular retail investors willing to put in the hours of research. The market isn't efficient at all. Don't let anyone convince you it is. Link ripping comes as no surprise to anyone that has followed the development of the project in the bear market. CCIP is one of the most significant technology developments in this space has seen, and hardly anyone outside of the Link Marines was talking about it. Chainlink has near infinite potential value capture as the decentralized computing platform. Data, compute, cross-chain. It is one of the most exciting investments in crypto, and I wholeheartedly agree with this, guys. Completely agree with this. So as you can see, I just want to show you guys too from where I bought, and I've been talking to you guys, about my conviction, my high conviction play. in Link, you can see was here at $7.41, which is about 39% gain since then. So I'm very happy. If you guys have been watching this and following with me, congratulations, pat yourself on the back as well. And now you can see, guys, here too, this was up just a little bit, just a bit ago, but I've got this this Bitcoin long open, $255,000 position. If you guys want to go long, want to go short, use my link down in the description below. It'll get you not only $30,000 in potential bonuses, but also access to a special Telegram VVIP channel that I have, where we go into analytic charts, give you guys the quickest access to technical analysis, basically conducted by AI, that has been highly accurate for me so far, extremely accurate actually. And I'll tell you, I'm not pretending to be a TA expert here, guys. You're going to learn all here, but this morning I fell victim to one of the most common things, right? Chasing green candles. I woke up, saw this massive Bitcoin pump, and I just knew, because of everything that we talked about last week, I just knew that we are headed into bullish markets, right? Gary Gensler's tone of voice changing and whatnot. So I FOMO'd in. I opened a big long. All the technical indicators were screaming bullish. I posted about that in my alpha group today. And a few hours later, the price came down. I was down 25% trading, but using, and I don't have the Bitcoin one open right now, but I will show you this Chainlink one. This is the weekly. But what it does show you is it shows you like where it's bullish to be above, right? And so even though I was down 25%, I had my stop losses set. I still had conviction because it was just as strong on the Bitcoin technical indicators. This is Chainlink, but it was all indicators screaming mega bullish. And so this is also what the AI is saying right now for Chainlink. It says it's bullish above $8.56. The targets to reach are $11.59, and that's a 13.85% from here. And then it has another high target at $27.97, guys. So this is quite exciting. I am going to watch what happens to Link tonight and see what happens in the market. And in the morning, I'm going to run this again. If you have access to my group, phenomenal. You'll see this first. And yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up today. I hope that you appreciate it. I will catch you tomorrow. That's why I'm so bullish on Link. And I have more conviction on that for appreciation coming into the bull run. See ya.